How far can we take education? How far? Part of what the Ecological Fund was meant to be used for is everything that has to do with the environment and protecting and educating of the environment. But can we take, Mr. Anuka, I'm taking this up to you. Can we ensure, can we sort of put in a proposal or a suggestion to the Nigerian Universities Commission to see that clubs are set up in school to protect the environment or to educate other students about even protection of the campuses, creating of apps that can be used on our phones to indicate where things are going south in the environment or to detect some things? What can we do to ensure that education is taken up to the highest level besides the advocacy that's coming from the civil society groups?
I'm not hearing too well, but let me, to do with more like a formal education system. Nigeria as a country, we have fared fairly well. I'll give you a very personal example. Some years ago, as far back as 1985, 84, 85, there was no university in Nigeria. I say none. University in Nigeria doing any graduate program or undergraduate program on environmental science or environmental engineering or technology. None. Then for you to go to overseas for a master's program, you must get a clearance from the National University Commission to say that a program is not available in Nigeria. I was a personal example. I was to go to England for a master's program, and I need to get a letter to prove that the course in environmental pollution control was not anywhere in Nigerian University. That was about 85, 86, but it has changed. Over now, virtually all universities in Nigeria, they have graduate program, undergraduate program, PhD program, diploma program on environmental science. That's a very good development for us. We have environmental engineers now, we have technologists, consultants and all that. But that education is still key. I totally agree with Mr. Majokodumi and the other gentleman. It's key. But in addition to these education informal systems, those who are graduating from these universities, they need to have a place where they're going to work. Those who are already developing these programs in the universities, they must make sure that this program you're doing in developing your curriculum, let it be something real, something that's going to be applied to day-to-day life. I'm going to do biology in the university. I'm going to do environmental biology. Beyond putting the name before it environmental, let it clearly indicate that I'm dealing with environmental aspect of that biology. I'm going to do chemistry. Now I'll make it environmental chemistry, but let it clearly be. This is where our National University Commission will come into place, and also the center where they develop curriculum. NESRA as an agency, we had some communication discussion with the curriculum development agency. That's for the secondary school, where there is need at the secondary school level, class 1, class 2, class 3, up to your final year. Let there be understanding of the environmental issues. And if you do that, when you deviate to other courses, inside you, that culture, that understanding of basic protection of the environment will be with you. But if we don't do that over time, we have a problem. But another point I would like to point out maybe into this is that the importance of this day. This 8 day, this is created by an individual, a group of individuals, and it has changed the world. A senator with some people from the university, House of Representatives in America, they created this event massively. It changed America, it's changed the world. 3 acts: Clean Water Act, Clean Air Act, Environmental Protection Agency of United States by 1970. Less than 2 years, 1972, sorry, it blossomed into global event, creating the first United Nations Conference on Environment. That created UNEP. For the first time, United Nations then created an institution to address environment.
We have to go.
We have to wind down now, so I have to take your parting shots in the studio.
In 10 seconds.
Okay, my parting shot in 10 seconds. We could talk about this all day, but 20 billion, a billion people are joined up celebrating this day. He's so right. He's so right. It's the biggest celebration of Earth and we have to know why we're celebrating the earth, because it's the only earth that we have, and we need to protect it, and we need to decide to be part of the solution and not part of the problem. And if you want to be part of the solution, at least plant a tree today.
Dr. Abolo.
Parting shot, environment is not an issue. Environment is life.
Okay. Nice place to leave it for today. I'd like to thank the DG Nesria, Mr. Lawrence Anukam, who joined us from Abuja, as well as environmentalists in the studio, Dr. Paul Abolo and Mr. Desmond Majekodumi. Thank you very much, and happy Earth Day to all of you.
Thank you very much.
Sunrise will return in just a moment, and we shall have Janet in the house.